Hello and welcome to my class today. I'm Suzanne Malvahill. I am a clinical sexologist and a Kundalini Yoga instructor in training. And today I'm going to present to you a class for reducing cognitive distraction, reducing the thoughts in our mind where we are constantly having inner chatter. The inner chatter is actually one of the main reasons that women have difficulty with orgasm, and also with stress. When we think about stress, the stress hormone is something that deeply affects sexual desire. So this practice is balancing the head and the heart, and then we'll do a meditation at the end to build trust, so that we can trust that our quiet mind is, how would I say it, that our quiet mind is safe. We don't need all the chatter. Like, we can thank our mind for actually being quiet. Okay, so we're going to begin this practice with a pranayama, with some breath work, and then we'll follow that with the opening. We'll do 3 warm-ups. There's 3 exercises in this particular Kriya, and we'll have a nice rest, and then we'll follow that with a 3-minute meditation at the end. So I'd like to make a disclaimer as I begin this class. If there's anything that's not available for you, to please not do it. You can do some of these practices in a chair, which I can mention that to you also. They can be done in a chair. Or if it's, like I said, if it's completely unavailable, to just imagine yourself doing it and wait until it's finished, the class is finished doing this particular exercise. So we'll begin. You can begin in what's called easy seat, which is just sitting directly on the buttocks. If you'd like to have a cushion, you can have a cushion available. You can sit on a cushion. And this particular breath work is called alternate nostril breathing. And alternate nostril breathing balances out the nervous system. I can tell you that I didn't pay much attention to the nervous system until I started doing Kundalini Yoga, of understanding the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system and what that means. So in essence, in balancing the nervous system, what this really means is it's bringing down, if we have overactive thinking, we may also have stress. And when we have stress, that means that we can have and produce cortisol, which is a hormone that suppresses sexual desire, and it also keeps our rest and digest, our parasympathetic nervous system, it doesn't get to be activated. So we stay kind of in a stressed mode versus balancing it out. So this entire practice basically also is about balancing out the nervous system, but I want to, give you some information about this particular breath work as we start. So in alternate nostril breathing, you're going to start with, you can really start with either hand. I'm left-handed, so I prefer my left hand. And we're going to close one nostril at a time. Your right hand or the other hand will be in what's called Gyan Mudra, which is your thumb and your index finger touching with your palm up on your knee, or if you're in a chair, on your knee in the chair. And then we're going to close the left nostril, or the nostril that you choose. I'll say it through with and left. You can rest your index fingers and your middle finger on your forehead if you like, because we're going to need the pinky to close the other nostril. So the nostril that's closed, we'll do a test around here. Take a deep breath in, use your belly to breathe. So you're going to take a deep breath in with one nostril closed. Hold this breath at the top. Close the nostril that you just breathed in through and open the other one and breathe out. And completely release the breath, okay, completely. So it's similar to when we urinate, for example. When we urinate, we completely release everything out of the bladder. It's the same with the breath. When we breathe it in, you want to completely breathe it out and use your belly to breathe. Okay, so let's begin. We'll do a few rounds of this. I'll walk you through the first or second round, my first one or two rounds. So breathe in from the one nostril with the other one closed. Hold it at the top. Close the other nostril. You just breathe in, open the other one. Breathe out completely, sitting up nice and tall and straight. Breathe in now from this open nostril. Your eyes can be closed. Close the nostril. Breathe out the other side, using your belly to push the breath out. And continue now on your own, taking some nice long deep breaths in, and I'll be back with you in just a minute or two. Pay attention to any sensations that you may notice in your body. Let's do 2 more cycles. A cycle being breathing in on one side and exhaling it on the other. Last one, breath in. Close the nostril, out the other side, breath out. Now rest the hand that you were using for your nostril, also in Gyan Mudra, and just sit and rest for a moment. Noticing the sensations in your body. Noticing what I call the medicine. Where you're feeling sensation. Okay, our next exercise, we're going to open our practice with the Adi mantra by bringing our palms to the center of our chest. I like to usually, you can rub them together for a moment and create a little bit of heat. And you'll press your knuckles, their knuckles into kind of your diaphragm, sitting up nice and tall and straight with your shoulders relaxed. Tendency can be we can be tight, but keep your shoulders relaxed, your body relaxed, and just press your palms together. And this opening, this Adi mantra, is Om Namo Guru Dev Namo, which means I bow to the teacher within. I call in my highest consciousness. So I'm going to invite you, we're going to repeat this 3 times, and I'd like to invite you to close your eyes and look up at your brow point with your eyes closed, to what's called your third eye. And we'll take 1 deep breath in together and exhale it before we begin. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Next breath in, we'll begin. Deep breath in. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Deep breath in. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Deep breath in. Pause at the top. Release the breath. Release your hands. Bring them gently into Gyan Mudra and absorb this opening. Two more deep breaths in here. Last one. Good, well done. I invite you to gently open your eyes, or you can keep them closed and just listen to my voice, whichever you prefer. We're going to begin with the warm-up. I prefer not to have the cushion for that. So we're going to begin with what's called soupy grinds, which opens up the hips. And just really, it's like a nice massage for the lower part of the body. You can begin by holding on to your knees and sitting in easy seat. And as you move to, I'm going to go to my left, and you'll breathe in as you come to the front. And then circle around and breathe out. Expelling all the breath out of the body. Breathe in as you come to the front. And breathe out. Continue on your own. I'll do two more on this side. Last one. Come back to the center and the back, and let's switch directions. Last two. Last one. Good, well done. Meet me back here in the center. And gently notice the sensations in your body. Take a nice deep breath in. Deep breath out. Relax. Very good. Our next exercise, we will stretch the spine by getting on all fours, called cat cow. So I'll go do this exercise from the side so you can see me. And in cat cow, we're going to be stretching, I guess is the word, to stretch our 26 vertebrae. So we're going to take an inhale, and when we inhale, we're going to lift, we're going to concave the spine, take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, you're going to, like a cat, lift your spine up and release all the air in your body. And we'll take another deep breath in, moving the head up and the spine concave. And then breath out as you bring the head in and press up, expelling the air. Let's do 3 more of these. Your own pace. And last one. Very, very good. Come back into easy seat. And we'll do some spinal flex, which is another exercise that relates to stretching out and relaxing the spine. So you're welcome to join me. I'm going to do it also from my side so you can see me. So you're going to hold, if you haven't done this practice before, and if you're pregnant or menstruating, not to really do this very strongly. You don't want to create any heat in your lower abdomen. So here you keep the chin level. It's not going to go up, but it's not going to go down. So as you move forward, take a breath in, and as you move backward, you expel the breath, and you kind of roll back on your sits bones. Breath in, and breath out. You can feel all your spinal vertebrae gently stretching. If anything causes any pain, to please not do this practice. And just continue, move back to center, your own pace, imagining your spine gently relaxing and stretching. And you bring a smile to your face. Let's do two more. One, come back to center. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold it at the top. And relax your breath, relax your body. Very, very good. Okay, so now we're going to begin the Kriya, which I mentioned to you is three. There's going to be a series of 3 exercises. So the first one, it's for 3 minutes. I'm going to set the clock for 3 minutes. Do the best you can. If you've never done this before, then you can stop when it becomes too uncomfortable. I do invite you to do your best to hold the posture as long as you can, and meet us back into this easy pose, relaxing if you need to stop. Okay, so the way I haven't set I'll let you know when we set the timer. I'm just going to show you how we do it. So you're going to be holding your arms out as if you're pressing against the wall, and you'll be taking as you move your hands forward, you'll take a sniff in, come back to center, expel the breath, and then go back, take a breath in. As you bring the hands up, expel the breath back. Again, using your belly to breathe. Okay, so if you want to try it again, we'll take another breath in. Hands go forward, expel the breath to come up. They go back. Okay, so I'm going to set the timer. It just disappeared on me. Here we go, 3 minutes. Okay, so before we start, take a deep breath in, deep breath out, deep breath in, begin. You're invited to have the eyes closed, looking up at your brow point, or you can keep them open. Find a pace that's comfortable for you. You're doing great. Stay nice and tall and straight. About halfway done. Last minute. Last 30 seconds. You're doing great. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the posture. Take a deep breath in. Engage Mula Bandha. Tighten your sex organs. Tighten your anus. Tighten your pelvic floor. Tighten your body. Tighten, 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 tighten. Hold the breath in. And relax everything. Relax your arms. Bring them back down into Gyan Mudra. Thumbs and index fingers touching. Breathe normally and relax here. Allow this integration. Notice the sensations in your body. And really surrender to them, like give yourself over. Very good, very, very good. Another deep, let's take 2 more nice deep breaths in here. Last one. You're welcome to open your eyes, or you can keep them closed. This next exercise is only for a minute. And so this one is the similar breathing pattern, only we're going to lift the arms and cross them at the top. So we'll cross the hands as if they were pushed out against the walls, like we had talked about in the first, we had done in the first exercise. And then we're going to breathe in. And then we'll breathe out. And then we'll go the hands will cross opposite direction at the top. So your left hand will be in the front for one and the right hand in front for the other, but they literally crisscross. It's just some practice ones that we're doing. So breath in at the top, keeping the spine nice and tall and straight. Also shoulders relaxed. So you don't want your shoulders up high onto your ears. You want gentle shoulders, and really pay attention to having the body relaxed as possible. You don't want your whole body relaxed. Only have the tension in a sense where, like where we're doing this exercise is where the arms will have I would call it the tension for the exercise that's needed. So let's take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and let's begin. Find a pace that's comfortable. Halfway there. Nice, strong, powerful breath. You're doing great. Last 10 seconds. And last second. Take a deep breath in. Hold. And relax. Absorb. Surrender into these sensations that you're experiencing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so the last exercise is, now it's 2 minutes. I'm going to invite you, anyone who hasn't done this before, do it for as long as you can. And those of you that can do it, to continue to do it. So this is called a crow. It's a crow posture. And basically, I find I like to have my legs pretty far apart for this. I've tried it several times, and I guess, I don't know, for me, it works to have them far apart. So find a position that's comfortable for you. And what we're going to do is the same posture that we did in the last exercise is going to be done in this posture. So meaning that when we go down, we're going to take a deep breath in and then come up. And I'm going to go ahead and set the timer, and we'll go ahead and begin. Breath in when we go down. And if it's not available to you, you're welcome to stay seated and do as many as you can. Really great. You're doing great. Halfway there. Okay. 30 seconds left. You're doing great. Just a few more. Few more. Let's do 5 more. Take a nice deep breath in and a deep breath out, and work your way to relaxation. Fully relaxing on your back in corpse pose. You can put a pair of socks on if you'd like, a blanket, put some music on if you'd like. And here we are going to relax for a full 5 minutes to fully absorb this medicine, for lack of a better word. A nice long deep breath. Back into the room. Take another deep breath here. You're welcome to pause the video if you'd like and stay here longer. Or if you'd like to move into the meditation with me, I invite you to roll over onto your right side, onto your arm. Bring yourself over and gently push yourself up, back into a seated position. Notice how you're feeling. Okay, and so this meditation that we're going to do is a meditation for trust. And I find this especially important when we want to start, or if we're inviting ourselves to start quieting our mind, that we can trust ourselves and trust our life, trust whatever we need to trust, that this is an invitation to trust. So the way this meditation works is we have our hands like a blessing over ourselves, over our heads. I'm going to demonstrate it to you first. And then we are going to repeat the mantra, Wah. We're going to whisper it, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru. So it's a form of blessing, and I think it's important to know that these are meditations, and practice that we've done has been around for thousands of years. So I would like to set the timer and invite you to join me for 3 minutes for this meditation. And the whisper is really the call to the spirit, call to our highest consciousness. So I invite you to bring your hands up over your head, about 6 inches above. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And the next breath in, we'll begin the chant. You're welcome to listen with me, or also share, repeat, say out loud in a nice whisper with your eyes closed, looking up at your third eye. Wah, hey, guru. 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 Wah, hey. Breath in, remain in the posture. Hold your breath as long as you can. When you're ready, relax your arms. Relax your body. Bring your hands back down into Gaya Mudra with your index fingers and thumb touching, and just rest here for a moment. Breathing normally with your eyes closed. Take 2 more deep breaths in here. Last one. Very good. Welcome to open your eyes gently. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope that this practice begins to integrate into your life and you begin to feel balance with your head and your heart, and that you begin to notice the quieting of your mind, the quieting of your thoughts. And with that, we'll close out our practice today, bringing our hands first into touching, rubbing our palms together, creating a little bit of heat, and we'll give a blessing to our eyes by closing your eyes gently and bringing your palms and putting them over your eyes gently and pressing your palms into your eyes. And take a nice deep breath in here. Last breath in. Breath out. Bring your hands back down to prayer position. Thumbs pressing against your chest. And we will close our practice today with a long sat and a short nam. You're welcome to join me. Take a deep breath in. Nam. Gently bring your forehead, your hands on your knees. Ground yourself. You can bring your forehead to the ground. Thank yourself for practicing, and I thank you too. Have a beautiful day.